what's up everybody? It's your brother Mike Profit 144K back again with another video, man. As usual, giving y'all that good content, man. If you're new to the channel, make sure you go like, share, subscribe to the channel, man. Hit that like button so my videos be posting on other people's recommended videos so they can like, share, subscribe it too. But I'm finna get into it. It's Sunday morning. It's like 5 in the morning, like 5:30, 5:50 or whatever. Woke up early, naturally, but we about to get this stuff done. So we got the piece to the what is it called? The oil cooler housing. This is what I got from Advanced Auto Parts. It's I don't know how to say that fucking name, but M-A-H-L-E. This is the kit I was talking about in my previous video. Comes with the little gaskets to put into the oil cooler housing. I think it costs about $16. Yeah, $14.79 plus tax, $16.07. So that's how much it costs. But let's jump right into the video, man.
The spiritual levels, no dancing with devils, no fellow with rebels. Some digging with shovels, they digging real deep. Some humble.
First thing we're gonna do, take the cover, pull that cover off. Let me take off that. By a 8mm. You can use a flathead, but I'm just using my drill. It's faster. It's a lot faster using a drill. If you have one, use it. This is a 15, probably take about 10 to 15 minutes to take everything off. Probably quicker than that. You have a sensor on this side that you gotta unplug before you can be able to fully remove it. Just unhit that harness. That's what I was talking about. Move that sensor up. So now you want to do is move these hoses. So just go ahead and unplug these real quick. Remember where you pretty much common sense. Remember where they go to. So take these hoses off. You want to need a deep socket because if you see the harness on the back, it's actually like a piece of a screw sticking out. So it's like a double-sided screw pretty much. So you need the deep socket one. Just for y'all information, it's really good to have one of these. It's a magnetic bowl where you can put your screws in at. So just in case it's really for you so you don't lose anything or misplace anything. You put all your screws in here so you know exactly where your screws is at. They stay magnetic. You can tip it over, obviously. It won't drop anything. This right here is 11mm. Just pull that off. And you have to take this off first because it's like a guard and like holds down the intake. So once again, the back screw that's on the back end of it, loosen that, and then you should be able to move that. You have that one, and then you have that one. Two of those with 11mm socket. You can just unloosen it, and then you can get it with your hand. Make sure it doesn't fall because it's gonna be a pain in the ass trying to find it. So make sure you really grab it. Yeah. Now you just have these screws, which are these. You don't need the actual. You see that it's a star bit. You don't need the star bit. You can just use 8mm hex socket to get these out. So let's get these out. Well, if you're using a drill bit, make sure you have it on 16 or 18 when using this, because you don't want to over tighten it and you want it to make a little click sound. You don't want to have it on this setting, the drill, what is it called? That's actually when you're like drilling a hole in something. You don't want it on that setting because you can strip the threads. So put it on reverse. You got 2, 4, 6, 7. This is a screw that's on the back side that you gotta take off first. This is the first thing that you do is remove this first. So you see how it's it has a guard on there, and then it has the actual screw. And this is what you need. That's why I say you need a deep socket, because look at the screw that's on there. So I don't know why they did that to the car. I never seen a damn. This is the hardest. This is the hardest intake to remove that I've known of. Because when you remove this, if you got to change your spark plugs, you have to remove this. It's not hard, but it's just so much time consuming. It already took me 15 minutes to get this off, but everything else is easy if you have a drill bit. Let's just move that to the side. But yeah, that's my new gasket's in there. But all you need to do now is use your drill bit again, remove these, this one, move this too. Move this out the way. Remember to put this back on. Remember to put this back on. You're gonna need it. It's like a heat shield for this side. So just put this to the side right here so you don't forget. And this is how you get to your spark plugs also. This is the oil cooler housing fix for the, this is how you get to your oil cooler housing, which is right here, but this is also how you get to the rest of your plugs, because all your plugs are under the intake, which is kind of a dumb design. I've never seen a car like that, but yeah. So move this one, you have that, you have that one, you have that one, you have that one, and you have one more. Roll this to the side. You have that one. This is your fuel line. This is all on your fuel line. It's really simple. So let's move it. I'm using one hand. So 8mm hex socket. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell y'all, yeah. Just unplug these tabs right here. Unplug them to your, unplug them from your, coils, my bad, coils. Just unplug those from your coils. And you can also from here check your cylinder heads. Like mine are still like, damn, they clean. There's like no corrosion on them at all. That's because I use that seafoam. I still gotta make a video on using seafoam. Oh yeah, you want to put some towels in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my towels in there. So for this part, I'm using an 8mm hex socket, but as you see on the video, they're star bits. I have a certain tool that I have from AutoZone from years ago. They're like a $15 kit. It has like multiple different sockets. I'll show you in the midst of the video, but I just don't know the name of them. But if you don't, it depends on what kind of part that you bought, because the original OEM part is you just use an 8mm socket. That's it, and you probably can just switch things out. Take from the original and swap those screws out and put them in the aftermarket ones that you have. Oh yeah, I found my old gaskets. I thought I threw them away, but just in case, those are my old gaskets. I do have new ones on. So you want to go ahead and use a siphon. You can just use a towel and kind of just wring it out or whatever, but that takes a while. But use a siphon, siphon out the oil and the coolant. When you get done, put everything back together, tighten everything back the right way. Make sure you double check your coolant. If you want to lose coolant, you're going to lose a little bit of oil, so check your coolant. My coolant tank was damn near empty, so I had to fill it back up. And just make sure you check it, and then also run your engine, and make sure you use the check the oil dipstick, see how much oil you need. You might not need any oil. Just double check and pretty much put everything else back together. You're done. It's a lot thicker, man. That's so obvious. I do recommend getting these, man. This probably will help with the leakage. Got everything in. Zoom in a little bit. It's gonna be hard to tell, but I already did a comparison, but these stick out a lot. I did all this without taking the fucking hose and all the everything else off. But everything on here, new gaskets, as you can see, they ain't even been on there. They stick out a lot more than the old ones. The old ones are flat pretty much. They really don't seal anything. So they all stick out a lot more. That should definitely help. The only thing that's not different is this one, because obviously you don't really need anything different. This actually sinks into that hole right there. So that's nothing to worry about. It's just these other gaskets. The rest of the other gaskets, like that one, that one, that one, and that one. But it's like something holding the hose on the, it's like a clamp on the, not a clamp on the hose. It's like a, the hose is held down to the engine by like a little thread or whatever. You can just pop that out and then you're able to move it around instead of taking everything off, because then you'll have more leakage. All you do is unplug these and then kind of like snap it out, and then everything's on there. So let's put everything back together. So everything's back together on the car. Pretty straightforward, pretty simple. I'm not gonna show y'all I'm not gonna show y'all how to put everything back together, because the same way you took it out is the same way that you put it back on. And also you can go watch my video from like 2 years ago, almost 2 years ago, when I replaced this oil cooler housing. So you can watch that. I'll show you when I put it back together and everything like that. So that's the end of the video, man. Go to Advanced Auto Parts. So I know you can go get it from AutoZone or O'Reilly's too. Go to AutoZone or Advanced Auto Parts. Get you some new gaskets, because those old rubber seals are not good. They're flat. If they come, even the manufacturing ones aren't good. So go to Advanced Auto Parts, get the aftermarket ones. They're sealed. If you watch the video all the way through, you'll see that the seals are a lot better, a lot thicker. So other than that, man, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, man. Yeah, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. My videos are always pretty much how-to videos, how to do this, how to do that. So if you have a Dodge Charger or Dodge Journey, whatever it might be, I have a video on it. I always got a video on something. So go down, get on my page, go down my channel, go watch my video, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button on the video. Hit that like button on the video and subscribe to the channel. It's your brother, Mike Profit, 144K, and I'm out, man. Peace.